Hi.
Hello.
It's animated.
Yay.
Yay. Going. Okay. Yay. So. Oh yeah. Last time. Restaurant. 21 shrimp baskets. And. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. That's all I remember.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, right. Yes. Yes. Right. That's where we are.
I think this is a save file. Oh. We're back.
Thrilling sighting and seen better days, though. That's for sure. Specials tonight are our habanero mac and cheese and roasted garlic and mushroom pasta. Soup's baked potato. I'll give you guys a couple of minutes to decide. Better.
A bit better, though it does sound as if you're
I'm breathing into the mic. Yeah.
you're breathing into the mic, yes. Also that you are how do I put this? Like the more you talk, the less audio is going through. Almost as if
Oh,
you're
I
moving
am
away
slowly.
from the mic.
Yeah, I'm slowly fading into the void.
Yeah.
Okay. That's just normal Will.
It's almost as if you're not. It's almost as if you're forcing every single air molecule out.
Meow, 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 meow.
As Buck departed for the kitchen, Toby tapped Red's elbow. Hmm?
You should get the shrimp.
Aww. Red chuckled at Toby's relentless
Fervency.
fervency for the dish and returned the Tanuki's grin with a matching one of his own. Why, I think I just might. That made Toby's little tail tap the bench seat. Aw. A couple of minutes later, Buck returned to the table and spread his arms, turning his palms up.
All right. What'll it be, guys? That bitter.
Yeah.
That Max sounded pretty good. I'll have that. What was Coulson's voice again?
I think that was it. I think that worked.
Okay.
I think it was that. Pasta special for me.
Do I even need to ask, Toby?
Nope.
And for you, Red?
The ferret gestured to Toby with an outstretched thumb. I'll have what he's having.
Converted you, did he?
One of us. Become one of the 21 shrimp basket children. The children of the 21 shrimp basket.
If you want to have a cult, play Cult of the Lamb.
And call it 21 shrimp basket.
Oh no.
Yes. Guess so. He's been talking it up a lot.
All right. Sounds good, guys. I'll have those right out. So, Where'd you go on your walk this morning, Red?
Let's see. Saw the coffee shop, the library, the post office. I walked around the park and the school campus, down the road, next to the golf course. I stopped to sit at the gazebo in the park for a little while. Well, a long while, actually. Time got away from me a bit there. Isn't that gazebo just lovely? I'm such a sucker for the lights they have strung up all around it. I am too. Like, oh my god. On a side note, like, outside, if we're outside and I see like lights strung up, like, I don't know, bottles or like lights in a bottles or whatever the fuck. Oh fuck, that is such a cozy environment.
Right. You get to have pretty and cozy things. I get to have capitalism. I only have lights strung up when it's like Christmas or like the New Year's. Otherwise, boring old concrete walls.
You can... Oh my god. You could make your own lamps. Own bottle lamps.
But that'd need clear glass bottles, which is something that I do not own, or the electrical capability to do so.
Oh, right. I don't think I do either. Like... But the problem is, my gay audacity will think otherwise. You know the meme?
Well,
you know
yes.
the meme?
Yes.
Like, no, I have never done that before. But I am gay, so how hard can it be?
3 fires later.
Okay, it appears it was pretty hard.
You think? Me with the fucking fire extinguisher.
You should see it at night. It's very romantic. Coulson and I shared our first kiss there, you know. Oh, he's fucking blushing. As if on cue, Coulson leaned towards Sebastian to bump his nose to the badger's cheek. Like it was a bullseye for his affection. Sebastian leaned into it, and the Tanuki gave him a quick kiss after his nose landed on target.
And our second and third too.
Ah, they're blushing. My heart.
Blech. Kissing's gross.
Okay, Toby. That's great, Toby.
It's a show of maturity befitting a 4-year-old. Coulson stuck his nose out at Toby.
Tongue, not nose.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you're gross.
What? I'm not?
Sebastian followed with his equally mature remark, a devastating counterpoint to Toby's firm assertion that it was not, in fact, gross. R2.
Hey!
Toby whipped his head to look up at the ferret seated next to him, his tail slapping against the seat in a sharp, persuasive manner.
Precursive.
Persuasive.
Precursive.
Fuck. Is it precursive?
Yes.
It is fuck.
The dyslexia off. Damn.
Shut up. Also that facial expression. It's so good.
Homophobic dog type shit. Anyway, I know what you are.
Oh my god.
You're one of them Skittles, aren't you?
Shut up. Red tilted his head while he looked at Toby, pretending to study him. Hmm. Yes. Damn.
Oh.
How could this be? I thought I wasn't gross, but the fact seems to be pointing otherwise. Oh no! How am I supposed to get out of this predicament?
I must admit, I can deny it no longer. I am small.
I am gross. And
I
small.
am
Toby's stunned silence is comedically aghast expression drew laughter from the adults at the table. We're just kidding, little Eve. You're too cool to be gross.
Too cool for school, in fact.
But kindergarten starts in a couple of days. I don't want to be too cool to go.
No, I want to be more of a nerd. Imagine that's what he actually says.
I want to become nerd emoji. Red gave Toby a reassuring look. Don't worry, you're still going to school. Your dad's just saying that you're a neat kid, which you are.
Oh, phew.
Do you have a subject you're looking forward to most, Toby?
Recess!
Based.
Isn't even there and is already thinking of not being.
The adults shared some laughter once again.
I don't think that's a subject to get on. Well, it's something other than recess you're looking forward to.
Oh, music class. Nico's the teacher.
Remember to call him Mr. Rojas at school, Toby. You have to treat him like you do other teachers while you're there.
You know, one of the biggest culture shocks for me, or culture shock, I don't know if it counts as culture shock, because I've never been in the US, but let's say culture shock. Calling your teachers Mr. and Mrs. Surnames, basically. I had no clue about that. In Sweden, we always like go by first name basis with everyone, including the teachers.
Can I be very, very, very honest?
Yeah.
I only called my teachers with teacher. I don't remember any of their names.
Oh, sometimes I didn't either. I just avoided saying anything at all. I just reached up my hand in order to like call.
Yeah, same. It was mostly when I was like trying to catch up to them, to try and call their attention. Because, yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, yeah, I'll just be like, raise his hand. And then, even though I am one of the tallest people in the goddamn fucking classroom, they just not see me somehow. Anyway.
I think I forgot about something.
I definitely don't have any trauma about school, not at all.
I think I forgot something. If you forgot about it, it probably wasn't that important.
You bitch.
I know, Dad. You already told me a bunch of times.
Wait, there's only one music teacher for both schools? Nico teaches all ages?
Yep. He's in the elementary school in the morning and high school in the afternoon.
Wow. Both schools I worked for had 3. A single teacher covering grades K through 12 is crazy.
Well, we might need a second music teacher soon if the band continues to grow like it has the past couple years. Feels like half the student body wants to join now. It's pretty much all Nico's doing.
Yo. Oh. Students must find him pretty likable, huh?
Oh, yeah, all the kids love Nico. He's considered one of the cool teachers by both students and faculty. I'm a little jealous, admittedly. I'm one of the dorky ones. No, wait, hold on. I can say that better. I'm one of the dorky ones.
It's dorky ones are still fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, being the principal, I was already going to get that designation by default, but the older students refer to me as Dorky Dad.
Sorry, I could barely hear that.
I mean, being the principal, I was already going to get that designation by default, but the older students refer to me as Dorky Dad.
Damn. You're the principal?
The younger kids even call me Mr. Ohio. I don't know what that means, and I refuse to look it up, but I'm guessing it's a Jan Alpha equivalent of dork.
Mr. Ohio.
No. No more conversation?
I wanna look it up.
Do not.
I'll look it up later.
Okay.
Oh, it sort of is. Yeah. Coulson let out a defeated sigh.
The truth hurts.
Sebastian bumps the side of his hips to Coulson's and patted his knee beneath the table. Oh, but your dorkiness is part of your charm. I'd vacation in Sydney. I know, hold on.
I wrote the line in front of what you were saying.
I'd vacation in Cincinnati any day for you, Mr. Ohio.
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
Yeah. That's how I know you're crazy about me. No sane person about a vacation in Cincinnati.
But is that a place?
Yes, it's a place.
Cool. Sebastian winked at his husband as he sipped his iced tea. The badger leaned back in his booth, gesturing the ferret with a free hand. Enough about us, though. We'd love to know more about you, Red. How did you grow up in San Diego? Yeah.
Yeah.
Girl?
The curse comes back. Me thinking that I'm the fucking protagonist for some stupid goddamn reason.
It's not a stupid goddamn reason. It was because before you, I was always the protagonist. I was always forced to be the protagonist. Sorry.
That sounds like a you problem.
It is an ish me.
Yeah, lived there all my life. Same house, too. Oh yeah? What's your favorite thing about that house? Red's brow lowered in thought. There were so many things. How could he pick just one? After nearly uncomfortable amount of silent reflection, he answered. Maybe our backyard and patio? Our yard itself wasn't very big, but it was nice. Palm trees, tiki torches, flamingo lawn ornaments. You know, Californian. Red wasn't content with a surface level answer, though. He combed through specific details of his childhood home in his memories, as if flipping through an old photo album. There was an old dartboard hanging on the outside wall. We played darts for hours and hours. My dad would do all sorts of stuff to screw up my turn, and he was always trying these stupid tricks through that he'd miss by a mile every time. Aw. The wall looked like it was a target practice for a tiny chain gun. Oh, and we had Miss Pac-Man arcade cable in one corner. You know, you can flip a switch on the old arcade machine, and it'll act like you put in a quarter. No switches for us. Mom insisted we use actual quarters. She swore up and down that the ghosts were more aggressive if you cheat out with free play. We had a red solo cup full of them next to the cabinet. Whenever you wanted to challenge someone else, you'd pick up the cup and shake it. Shake it like a dinner bell for dots and goats. We also had this binder full of Mrs. Pac-Man's special moves, which I still think my mom made up, despite her saying they were from some underground manual. They were silly and fun, like a fruit salad. When you would eat 3 ghosts in a row, get the fruit. Then eat the last ghost before the first one makes it back to the middle box. We'd usually say stupid stuff like, "Geez, no reason for that kind of play. Calm down," whenever it happened. And after I was old enough to drink, my dad bought this hot pink mini fridge with black lights inside it, and stocked it with only Zima.
The fuck is that?
I'm guessing it's a drink.
The malt beverage from the 90s. They still make that?
Sure do.
Huh. Why only Zima though?
I don't know. He never explained why. I will say though, Zima gets a bad rap. It's actually pretty good. Gosh, it was such an incredible place to hang out. I miss it a lot. I don't think I've ever heard more detailed answer to that question before. I love that you remember all the little details. That's what makes that place special. Yeah. Sebastian turned towards his son to prompt him. Toby, would you like to ask Red something about himself?
Oh, how'd you get your cool scar?
Oh. Oh my god, did you see? Aw.
I know.
Aw. Of course, Toby doesn't mean anything by it. That's still sad.
I know.
Save from his eyes drifting towards his laugh, the ferret didn't respond. Coulson quickly leaned across the table, head bowed and near his phlegm, his voice hushed and apologetic.
I'm sorry, Red. You don't have to answer that if you don't want to.
No, it's okay. Red folded his hands on his lap and turned his head towards Toby. I was in a really bad car accident. A piece of the glass cut my cheek, and I'm missing a little piece of my ear too.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Toby leaned his head to look up at Red's left ear, A small triangular wedge was missing from the otherwise smooth curve of his ear.
You can barely tell about your ear, though. It's not very big.
Thanks.
At least you're okay, right?
Okay. An empty word. Red had said plenty over the past few months. Yeah, I'm okay. The awkward lull in the conversation that followed was thankfully interrupted by Buck, who approached the table with the group's dinner.
Let's see if I'm able to do this without you complaining that my voice is very quiet, which I like that you complain because it makes it so that I get to do it again in a voice that isn't as quiet. So please continue doing that. There is no issue. I need to say this because other people get insecure if I don't. God damn it. All right, here we go, gents.
The portion size on everyone's plate could be described, in nearly every corner of the world, as excessive. Damn. Coulson's mac and cheese was in a bowl with a depth akin to a Chicago deep dish pizza pan. Sebastian's pasta was piled several inches high on his plate, resembling a pyramid in shape. The shrimp basket in front of Red and Toby had a side of fries that looked like an entire frozen bag's worth. Hush puppies sat atop them, nearly as big as one of Toby's fists. Damn. Okay, now I'm hungry.
Yes.
As if that wasn't enough, a ceramic crock of coleslaw also laid mostly buried underneath the avalanche. One might never know it was there, if it wasn't for the flash of white and purple cabbage amidst a sea of golden brown fried food.
Enjoy, gentlemen.
Buck trotted off the bar, leaving the four to their meals. Toby began his usual ritual before digging in.
1, 2, 3.
He needed to ensure they were, in fact, 21 shrimp in the basket. The adults at the table listened to Toby count upwards, watching him hover a claw over each crispy popcorn shrimp as he went.
20, 21. Hey, 22!
Good job.
Toby's face lit up as it was were Christmas morning, and Santa had left him an additional piece of a shrimp beneath the tree, tied in a bow made of French fries. Aw.
They gave me an extra one. Did you get an extra one too, Red?
I'm not sure. I haven't checked. I was watching you count yours.
Oh, let me help.
Aww. Toby leaned towards his seat and hovered his hand over Red's basket, pointing a claw at each piece of shrimp as he began to count again.
1, 2.
He made it all the way through the shrimp in Red's basket before stopping at 20. The little Tanuki looked confused for a moment. He knew he had counted every piece.
Hey, you only got 20. That's not fair.
Once he realized the kitchen's abhorrent mathematical error, Toby plucked one of the shrimp from his own basket by his tail and dropped it in Red's. Aw.
Now you get 21 like you're supposed to have.
Red Red chefed at Toby's display of charity. Well, that was very thoughtful of you, Toby. Thank you. Coulson and Sebastian beamed across the table, proud of their son's generous act. However shrimpy. Shrimpy. I may end up giving it back to you, though. I don't see how I'll be able to eat all of this, and I didn't even have lunch. Sebastian laughed while spooning up a fork stabbed into the mountain of pasta on his plate. Welcome to the upper Midwest, where portion size too small if you can finish it. I'm guessing San Diego portions are a little more reasonable. Most places, yeah, for sure. And this was how much again? $15? Pretty good deal, yeah? Insane. This would be like $20 minimum back home. Hopefully you'll find the food here to be okay, since we don't exactly have a wide variety of options in town. Toby had already beginning eating with both hands, combining bites of shrimp from his left hand with nibbles of French fries on his right. A bite of hush puppy was the only ingredient to achieve maximum deliciousness, rectified by the boy an instant later. It left him with wide eyes and a mouth full of food that it bulged his cheek outwards. Red couldn't help but laugh. Aww.
Follow your food before you have more bites, kiddo. You are the squirrel.
Toby snickered in response as he munched away at the heavenly combination of flavors in front of him.
Imagine being able to taste.
What can you taste, by the way?
I can taste sweet things. Lemon is also pretty easy for me to taste because it's so sour.
Yeah.
Other than that, I can just taste if it's salty, if it's savory, if it's
Spicy?
bitter, spice. Well, spicy is just spicy.
Yeah.
Yes, I can taste spiciness. Yes.
As the dad began to dig into their own meals, Red opted to copy Toby's Toby, sampling the shrimp, hush puppies, and fries in a consecutive order. The little Tanuki was right. It was artery-cloggingly delicious. Toby beamed at Red while chomping on another couple of fries.
I wish I had fries that big. Fry portions. I do not want a gigantic fry.
A fry as big as a Nintendo Switch.
Oh no!
Is it still a fry then?
I don't know.
Here on the Pikamin channel, we ask the real questions.
That nobody fucking cares about.
That nobody asks.
Yep.
It's good, isn't it?
The Tanuki's shrimp-eating grin was infectious. It is. Good recommendation, Toby. The rest of the meal illustrated more of the typical banter of the Granger family engaged in. It was frequent laughter and teasing of one another, but always in a good-natured way.
Pikamin,
Yeah?
there has been an oversight that I don't know if either of us has thought.
What?
We should have eaten lunch before recording this goddamn fucking session. Oh my god.
I know, I'm so fucking hungry. because we're hungry, let's end it here.
Not me giving you the perfect excuse. I see.
This was nice. Now I'm really hungry, so let's just skip to the outro right away. If you want more stuff like this, why don't you check out my channel or check out Will's channel for even more.
Or I'll content on my channel and stuff like this. So if this type of content is your style, you can go over to my channel and keep yourself entertained for a few days more.
Yeah. And I have a ukulele.
God, they're fucking ukulele.
I was gonna do something with the ukulele, but I don't know what. Anyway, I'll be sure to link everything down in the description box below, and I hope to see you all. And I hope you have a lovely night or day. Bye bye.
Meow meow. Bye bye.